Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell down below so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Today is like the last day in August, which means tomorrow Sunday is going to be like good for me, right? It's going to be a month of starting with the preparation of school. So for that, I'm going to be like, doing a video whereby all these like tips that I'm giving you guys, I'm going to be doing them one after the other if I can or if I feel it's necessary. And I'm going to be like calling that back to school diaries or series, whichever one you guys want. So just like that, today's video is going to be talking about personal and mental preparation of back to school. So I want to like bring the two together because I feel like this whole four video thing is dragging a little bit too long. So I just want to do this so that because I know a lot of people have already gone back to school and I'm so sorry for delaying. This past week has been a little bit busy for me and finally I've had the chance to do this particular video. And when it comes to filming videos, like I have to talk like throughout the video without doing any other thing, like giving tips and tricks. I always tend to like redo these videos because I feel like I'm not explaining a lot enough, or I made a lot of mistakes while talking, and I just keep on refilming it. So hopefully this particular video will be perfect for me to upload. And just like that, let us start the video in proper. So for those of you who have or has watched my other preparation like videos, you will know that this is my device for my list. So the first one we're going to begin with is personal preparation. So the first thing I have on my list here is to reflect on the last year. Now think about what worked well and what you want to improve for this new academic year. So you need to reflect. Now no matter how like bad your year was, you don't want to end up making the same mistakes you did in the last year, and you will not know the mistakes you made until you actually reflect on it. So you need to reflect. I have actually reflected on my last year. Actually, I reflected on the entire junior school because I'm going to senior school, and probably I'll give you guys a video on story time to tell you guys about my junior school experiences, and hopefully that would not be a long time from now. Secondly, is to set personal goals. Now, identify what you want to achieve both academically and personally. Now, for my academic preparation, I told you guys to set academic goals. So for this personal preparation, you need to set personal goals. And for me, for goal setting, I set in four categories: academic, personal, spiritual, and mental, like or health, your wellness and your well-being. Three is to update your wardrobe. Now go through your clothes and update your wardrobe with your essentials. Especially for those of you that are living in like areas of the world where you have like four like different seasons. So I think like we're exiting summer, going to winter now. You should be able to like update your wardrobe with winter clothes so that your summer clothes will be at the back and your winter clothes will be at the front, appropriate for school. Like you don't want to be in a situation where you're in a rush and then you end up wearing a spaghetti hand top to school in winter. Like, but me, I will not have a problem with that because my outfit for school is a uniform, but I'm still going to arrange my wardrobe because it has been a mess. Four is to create a morning routine. Now, establish a routine that helps you start the day positively. And it could be different things: waking up at a particular time, drinking water immediately you wake up, saying some positive self talk, motivational quotes, journaling, whatever it is that works for you. You can add it up to create a morning routine. And I think I'm going to be doing a school morning routine on the first day of school. So let's see how that goes. 5 is to declutter your space. Now, clean and organize your room for a fresh start. And first I just clean, update your desk, update your bed, whatever it is that you need to remove out of the room, remove it, make it more aesthetic pleasing, or make it a place that you want to be in after school. Just clean it up and make it fresh. 6 is to develop a budget. Now, for those of you that are um like in college, or like you're a high schooler, or you just earn an allowance depending on whichever class you're in, you need to develop a budget. You need to plan how you will manage your allowance or your part-time job earnings. And you can do this like on like Microsoft Excel. I've seen a lot of like shorts and TikToks showing us how we can like plan our savings or plan our expenditures by using like Microsoft Excel. So if you have no idea on budgeting, please go look for those videos, because I myself, I don't really have an a strong like idea of how to budget. So probably I'll go research on that and give you guys feedback, and let's see how that goes. 7 is to practice time management, learn how to prioritize and manage your time effectively. Now, for me, I'm trying, like, when I give tips and tricks, I like to, you know, tell people about my personal experiences, to show them that they are not the only ones in this situation. So when it comes to time management, I struggle with time management, because especially when I'm writing tests and exams, because I find myself pushing and procrastinating a particular topic in a subject, and before you know it, the day of the exam comes and I end up not reading that topic as well as I should have. And I have situations whereby that particular topic I did not read on, that is what was tested, and I have a situation where I find myself not being able to answer the questions as correctly as I could have, because I did not do an extensive reading on that topic. So I find myself like I find myself like calculating the marks for each, because when it comes to like a subject that you are doing theory, and imagine that kind of subject where that particular topic you may not read happens to be the question that is compulsory. So I'm just trying to like add my own info and trying. Okay, sorry guys for the break. So trying to like what I was trying to say was that trying to like add my own info, like trying to remember what the teacher had said, and like just trying to like add things so that I can get at least maybe 2 or 3 out of, maybe probably that question is like 5 marks. Like the teacher will give me like 2 or 3 instead of failing the whole thing in general. So the next thing, so like I need you guys to like practice time management, because I too I um struggle with time management. Okay, 8 is to work on a new hobby, and I know you guys like, I know summer has been a time where you guys has have had a lot of time to like develop your hobbies and do anything, but you still need to have time for your hobbies during like school, because you need to have like that break where you can just reconnect with like things that you love doing, in order for you not to get so overwhelmed with just schoolwork. Because the funny thing is that we cannot just like let our lives revolve around just school. We need to like add other aspects of our lives, so that when we finish school we will not, because our whole life is not going to depend on school. I mean, school is just a phase in your life. By the time you enter the real world, like, it's not just your certificate or your diploma or a piece of paper that is going to help you throughout the world. Like, there are a lot of skills that people need to learn in order to like back it up with your like academic achievements. Like, for example, now if you studied a subject where you would always need to like have presentations and do a lot of public speaking, for example, and you are that shy, nervous, faint kind of person that whenever you see a crowd, you are really nervous and you cannot deliver what you have, even though what you have is a very good idea, but then you cannot deliver it, then how would the world know that you have a good idea? So the people who are in that aspect will just see you as someone who is like not capable of the work that you have been assigned to, and that can lead to a lot of things. So nine is to build self-confidence, like to engage in activities that boost your self-esteem, stay connected with your family members, that's to spend quality time when with your family before the school year starts, because when the school year starts, for me, I've already set my mind that for this grade 10 that I'm going to, for like those abroad, it's like a sophomore year of high school. For those in Nigeria, it's SS1, the beginning of senior class. So I already know that it's going to be go to school, learn hard work, come back, sleep, eat, do work, and I may not have a lot of time for like to spend time with my family. So right now I'm going to spend a lot of time with them because I will not have time during the school year. I will not have that enough time. Let's just put it like that. Practice gratitude. That's to start a gratitude journal to focus on the positive aspects of life. Now there's the positive and the negative aspect of life, and you need to create a gratitude log so that you don't always like fall back to the negative side, and it's just a time when you need to remember that there's also a positive side of life, and you need to remember that because there are a lot of things that people are going through that they always put their minds in the negative sides of things, and to them the only thing about them is negative. But if you sit down and you look at the things that you're grateful for, you'd actually see that there are some positive things in your life that you are actually neglecting and you've actually forgotten about. So you need to set out that time of your life where you need to be reminded of those things so that when the negativity comes, you know that there are these positive things that has happened in your life. Plan your weekends. Now think ahead about how you would spend your weekends during the school year, because weekends are short. Saturday and Sunday, the next day Monday morning, those 2 days are really really short. Sundays you go to church. Saturdays you have probably extracurricular activities, or by the time you finish your chores, you do homework, you do assignments. And I don't know whether it's just me, but I don't know, teachers feel like those 2 days are so long that they would give you a lot of assignments and a lot of things to do. And me as a person, if you give me an assignment on Friday, I'm not going to do it that Friday. I always push it to Saturday. Saturday is that assignment day. And for those of us that have lessons, home lessons and other things to do on Saturdays, probably you have a choir practice or a rehearsal to go to. It's just so that Saturday is always so jam packed. Then Sunday you go to church, and then on Monday morning again, teachers will blame you for not finishing the work because of what you had Saturday and Sunday to do your work. It's frustrating. 13 is to practice public speaking. So you work on your communication skills to feel more confident in class. 14 is to organize your personal documents, like ensure all your important documents are ready, like your school ID or your school forms, like especially those that are going to JSS1, like you need admission forms and taking all those entrance exams and stuff like that. Create a vision board, that's to visualize your goals and what you want to achieve this year. Meditate, that's incorporate meditation into your routine to help you to relax and focus. Set boundaries, now to establish personal boundaries for social interactions and personal time. Now you need to set boundaries, you need to like time block everything about your life, like you need to set aside time for your social interactions, and you also need to set aside time for yourself. Like there are just times where you just need your personal time, your be alone time, your quiet time, whether it's sleeping, watching a movie, or taking a long bath. So you need to like set boundaries so that they don't clash with one another. The next one is to improve your diet. That's to plan healthy meals that will fuel your body and your mind. Because trust me, you would need it. Like you need healthy meals in your diet because you're going to be using a lot of brain power. So you don't want to be taking a test on an empty stomach or writing notes on an empty stomach. And even if you ate something, it needs to be healthy that will boost your mind and your body. 19, sorry, is to limit your screen time. Now reduce time spent on social media and video games because if you don't, you're going to regret it because the time that you use for those things, you've probably procrastinated one project or one assignment and then you say you will do it later and you ended up doing it never, and it will affect your scores. So you make sure you set limits to your screen time, and there are a lot of time blocking apps. There are a lot of like screen blocking apps, and there's a setting on your phone that you can like set the time for that you can spend for each social media app, so that could help you as well. Also, you need to get creative. That's the next tip, to to get creative, sorry, to start a personal project like a journal, a blog, or an art project, whatever it is that you like. This can also go with the other tip, that's to like work on your hobbies. 21 is to build a positive mindset. That's to engage in like activities that promote your personal outlook. Plan for self-care. Like I said, there are times where you need your personal time, your me time, your quiet time, so you need to schedule time for activities that help you to relax and recharge. Revamp your social media. That's to update your social media profiles or take a break from them. Okay, so practice independence. That's to take on responsibilities that help you to become more self-reliant. Because there's going to be that point in your life where you will get that nobody will take decisions for you. Your parents don't take decisions for you. They all push it on to yourself. And there are going to be times in your life where you have to take some very hard decisions. So you need to start practicing independence from now so that when you get to that particular time in life, it will not be too hard. 25 is to prepare for a change. Okay, just set your mind, just mentally prepare yourself for the transition and changes of a new school year, like what the new school year brings. Because trust me, there are a lot of things that you're going to experience in a new school year. So you just need to mentally prepare yourself for anything at all, so that it will not come as a shock to you. Okay, so that's for personal preparation, guys. This is going to be a very long video, so please just stay to the end. I promise you will get one or two for your preparation of back to school. So the next one is mental preparation for back to school, like health and wellness. So the first one is to get the health and wellness that are going to be mixed up. So like that is like 25. So I'm going to break it into two. So health and wellness, first of all, you get a personal checkup to make sure you don't have any underlying anything for back to school, because there's this thing that African mothers do, and that is like giving you like some medications like vitamin C or like malaria drugs, so that in case you have any underlying malaria or anything, that cures it before back to school. Because when back to school starts, the stress, the frustration that you would feel will bring out that malaria, and when malaria hits you, it breaks you down. So in order for that not to happen, they usually give us like, not all though, but some of them, they give their children malaria drugs like before back to school. So just get a physical checkup. Okay, so establish a sleep routine, eat healthy, stay hydrated, exercise regularly, meditate, practice good hygiene. Let's see, pack healthy snacks for school, do yoga, limit your junk food, avoid stress. Now I know this is like very hard, but like I said, you cannot avoid stress because of like the whole definition of school is stress. But you need to do things that will help you to get rid of those stress, like your hobbies and your personal like self-care time. So you can not totally avoid stress, but you can reduce it. And that's our best bet. Listen to relaxing music. Practice deep breathing. Take breaks from studying. Like you always need to take breaks whenever you study because you don't want to be burnt out and worn out. Like you don't want to reach that time of spend time outside. You need to get some vitamin D from the sun. Is like very good for your body. That's like early morning sun. Let's see, maintain a positive attitude. Like if you don't have a positive attitude towards school, you're not going to do well in school. It's not a cause, it's just that there are lots of things that if you just like tag school as something negative, definitely you don't want to be close to something that is negative, so you're definitely going to avoid it, and that's not going to help you in any way. So you just need to keep a positive mindset and a positive attitude and just accept anything that comes your way with positivity, because if you have a negative attitude towards school, you're not going to study, you're not going to do things, you're not going to do anything concerning school, and that's going to affect you because none of us wants to fail. So in order for us not to get to that point, you need to maintain a positive attitude. I know school can be stressful, frustrating, and stuff like that, but we just need to get through with it so that we can go to the next phase of our lives. Okay, so that's more of like health. So I put like health and mental preparation in like the same like category. So now I'm going to like be focusing more on mental preparation. That's like for meditation, you need to meditate, you need to practice visualization. That's to imagine yourself succeeding in various aspects of school, from your academic to your social interactions. You need to set clear intentions. That's to define what you want to achieve mentally and emotionally this year, like this school year. You need to practice positive self-talk. You need to focus on a growth mindset, because a lot of people have fixed mindsets. They focus their mind on a particular thing, and whether or not they don't want to adjust to a different thing, because change occurs every time, and because of that they don't want to, because of those that have like fixed mindset, they don't want to adapt to that change, so it becomes very difficult for them. So I want you guys to like encourage a growth mindset. That's to embrace the idea that challenges and opportunities to growth are not obstacles. Do you get? And plan out like mental breaks, refrain from negative thoughts. That's like learn to identify and refrain from negative thinking patterns. Plan out your stress management. That's it. Identify your stressors and plan healthy ways to cope with them. Like for example, school is a stressor. I need to plan healthy ways to like cope with them, because you are in school, so you have to deal with things. So you need to like come up with ways you can cope with them, because you cannot completely kick them out of your life. Let's see, reflect on past experiences. Like I said before, learn to let go. That's practicing letting go of grudges, mistakes, and regrets. That will clear your mind. Like I know there are a lot of things, a lot of people may have had a bad year, like you had a lot of fights, you had a lot of arguments, you have a lot of frustrations. Yes, we all understand. So you need to let go of those things, because if you don't let go, you can't move forward. That is basically it. You need to cultivate patience. That's to develop patience by slowing down and being present, especially in stressful situations. And you need to have a personal mantra. That's to develop a mantra that inspires and motivates you, and you keep repeating it during tough times. And like that, that will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you all in my next video. Bye, and have a happy and hopefully stress-free academic year. Bye.